Okay, we are here. We are live with some more Minecraft Co-op Survival with
Mr. Mick100.
That's me. Last time we spent some time building up a polar bear enclosure as well as a sniffer enclosure. It's been a few days since the last time we played. I took a little bit of a break so Bridget could do homework and I could do some new Snap addictions.
Yes.
So there's been quite a lot of bamboo and stuff coming in. So I might need to quickly
Block.
do a few things with this because we're pretty full in terms of storage. So I don't know if you have something you can stall for a few minutes.
Yes.
So thank you. Sorry to.
I'll forgive you one day.
Thank you. Okay, let's see. Let me grab some dice. So I'm gonna want one for that. I'm gonna want one like that. I'm gonna want one for you.
Why do you have so much coal ore? Where'd you get this?
You know, when I did a mining session a ways back, probably. I honestly don't remember the specific.
It just showed up. Like, no, you regularly go through this, so the fact that you just suddenly have this is kind of funny.
I would have been added a little bit ago.
Not within the past 2 weeks, I want to say.
Yeah, definitely that. Yeah, I did mining for some reason. Good luck. Oh wait,
I'll try.
So I want more for these guys. Probably take. Wait, actually. Yeah, okay. Probably should do another U and another U. Okay. This'll work. Just to bring some items back. Oh, wait, I missed one. Do you. And this way I can make some trades.
Woo!
Okay, good luck mining your ores.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay.
You left me like 4.5 stacks of coal.
Good. It was a tactical entertainment strategy. These guys. Okay, that works for now. Then I want to do some sticks. We can always trade these. Trade these for some emeralds. Doo-doo-doo.
Yahoo!
It's just me, myself, and emeralds.
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 Baby shark, emeralds, baby shark.
Damn, we're so good at remixing. Surprised we haven't been hired by like a music company.
I know, we're like on fire.
You know, they should hire us to write the next hit song. We could write a Taylor Swift song easily. Just be like, oh, I'm sad, Emerald.
I'm sad, I'm a road. Ooh.
I have no clue what Taylor Swift has been recently making music about.
Well, you see,
is it the same thing?
How
many breakups has she had in her life?
You know how it is.
Nah, true. I mean, to be fair, dating as a celebrity is probably not easy.
But so she has a hit song called "I Hate It Here."
So relatable.
And one of the most popular lines from that song, I'm scrolling down to it. Verse 2. My friends used to play a game where we would pick a decade we wished we could live in instead of this. I'd say the 1830s, but without all the racists. And getting married off for the highest bid.
So yeah, so nothing about that time period. Got it.
He's like, oh no, none of the racists, just the slavery, I guess.
None of the racism and sexism that would affect me.
My favorite thing is she also had a line that was like, you wouldn't last an hour in the asylum I was raised in. And I'm like, girl, what asylum?
You were raised by rich folks.
Taylor Swift, you were not one of us.
No, she's one of the peasants.
One of the peasants who were mistreated for being mentally ill.
Oh, whoa.
I just think it's so funny. Like, I remember somebody posted that lyric and then just posted, like, a snippet from the early life section of her Wikipedia page.
Yeah, that's the way to handle that, I feel like.
Yeah.
Okay, I may have went overboard on the orange shulkers. As if it's not the slowest of the three farms. But that's okay. We do what we must.
Sailing.
Sailing. Is that how that goes?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, now these farms are starting to become a bit of a mess out here. There's just so much stuff in some of them because I've just
They're
done too
meshed,
much.
just like the asylum that they raised Taylor Swift in.
Damn. How do I want to? You know, I need a place to put these for the moment. That'll make things convenient.
Also, a lot of her songs were about her boyfriend, who was famous for being racist.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
About the song, making songs, not the other one. Don't know how that could have been interpreted wrong.
Of course not.
No. Pumpkin trades. Yeah, so after this we'll do the, I think we're gonna start the camel enclosure while the sniffer eggs hatch.
Yeah, I almost kind of want to watch them hatch a little bit. I think they hatch faster on moss blocks, they said.
Yeah, I don't think it makes a difference because we're just gonna be there anyway for a while.
Yeah.
So it's easier just to not mess with our enclosure. I guess I do want to take a quick look. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna keep everything the same.
Mm-hmm.
But it's nice to know.
Yeah.
What was I gonna do? Not you, wait. It was you I needed. There we go. Do that. I'm gonna assume... Actually, can we sleep real quick? Sorry,
Yeah.
Oh wait, never mind. We're almost. We can sleep in a second. Sorry, I apologize for making you run all the way here just to sit and wait for a second.
It's okay.
With Sir Doggy Barks and We Africa too. A crime that will not be forgotten. Okay, we can sleep.
Also about the getting married off for the highest bid, GD Sanitation says, Taylor has a similar line in the re-recording of her third studio album of Speak Now on the last vault track Timeless, in which she mentions the forced marriage and bride price in the nostalgic past. In the 1500s, off in a foreign land, and I was forced to marry another man.
What?
Does she have like a? Is this like her? I'm sorry if this is like crass to ask. Is she like into that?
Wait, everyone's not into that? No.
What?
Wrong trade. Don't be mean to me. There we go. Yes, feather trades, feather trades, feather trades every days. I will trade some feathers away. Yip yippee hooray.
Okay, Dr. Seuss.
I've been working on my poetry. Is it working?
A little bit, I think.
The good news is we'll have lots of extra emeralds.
Yes. Also, I
There
took
is
all the
no
coal that still needs to go into blocks out of the chest, and then we can compare how much coal that was never blocked.
Alright. We'll have to see how big our profits are.
I think I took a few stacks out of the chest that I need to block still, so in total... Almost done.
No worries.
Okay, well, I don't have any room in my inventory to grab the rest.
Ah! Too much coal?
Yeah, I currently have about, 16 stacks of coal in my inventory.
Ah.
Okay.
You guys got them? Yes, I can. Oh, wait, no, I never even traded for the sticks, that's right.
Alright, and I got the last of the coal. So in total, we have made almost 2 stacks of coal blocks.
Ah!
That's a lot of coal.
That's coal. I don't know what I was adding with that comment. I can repeat things. Do-da, do-da.
Mm-hmm.
Are any of these guys you I can trade with? At a mild discount, even. Of 1 stick cheaper.
Oh.
The radical left wants me to trade my sticks.
But I'll only trade my stocks.
Yes, yes. Stickety stockety. I hear they're trying to
Okay,
ban
so I
that.
just mined 1 block of lapis and I got 28.
Well, that's good. We'll have a lot.
Yep.
Ah.
Well, it was only 1 block I had to mine.
Oh. Ah. Well, yeah, I wanted to do a dress to impress.
Yes.
Actually, wait. Let me do this and let me do that. Doing a lot of trading. Give me M. I probably don't need to be AFKing anymore. Woo.
Ooh.
Yeah. Maybe I should try to do more AFKing by the amethyst geode stuff. Because I got nowhere else that I really need to be as of now. I'm getting too many trades. I have so many emeralds, you could trank an elephant with all of them.
Ah.
Any of them repair? No. Or restock. Cool. Yep. Got some emeralds. Bless you.
Thanks. Wait.
For thee who sneeze, be sneezing these nuts. Got 'em.
For thee who sneezes, snuzzeth further.
It's what?
Lauren Boren's Pizza Burger.
Lauren's Boren's Pizza Burger. I might be a bit lost here.
Okay.
You're like, I don't give a damn.
No, I don't. Adios, amigo.
Sounds like a you problem.
Sounds like a personal problem, friend. Have you tried not being lost?
It's a good point you raise.
I'm never wrong. I am Simon.
Simon D's nuts.
They'll catch these hands when I speak Shime language.
Got him. I think. Yeah. Zach, I'm guessing you're out of stuff to do.
Yeah, but are you done?
I'm quickly collecting a little more. If you want, you could trade some paper or some pumpkins.
No.
And if you don't want to, as I say, you could probably go replace the fence for the camels with an oak fence. And then dig out the floor for us to make it like sand,
Okay.
probably.
Sure. Oh yeah, I went the wrong way.
And then I will be with you shortly.
I fill up my blobber first.
Okay. Here we. And put the paper here, we'll put the paper there, we'll put the paper in the thingy, then we'll shake it everywhere.
You do the hokey pokey and you.
You
That's
when
what it's
you.
about.
Yahoo!
You put in, you put out, you put in, shake about, hokey pokey, around,
That's
about.
what you're about. We should join like the Wiggles or something with her.
Hot
Duetabilities.
potato, hot potato. Hot
Oh, actually, I'm
potato,
gonna
hot
have you
potato.
sleep in a sec for me.
Okay.
I'm sorry. The groan of pain.
Hot potato. Potato. Potato, potato, potato. Cold spaghetti, cold spaghetti. Cold spaghetti, cold spaghetti. Come on, you know the words. Cold
I
spaghetti, cold
actually really
spaghetti.
don't. I didn't like the Wiggles. I got bullied for
What?
it.
Oh, by the way, on the 1830s line, they decided to add the genius annotation. Racism in the 1830s on the national level included but was not limited to the Indian Removal Act and the Trail of Tears, the deadly retaliation of Nat Turner's Rebellion, the Black Hawk War killing hundreds of Indians, the ascendance of minstrel show entertainers, the disenfranchisement of Mexican Americans following wartime, the Seminole Wars, and the continuation of slavery. Although some advances
What?
were made, like the rise of the abolitionist movement, the decade is a major legacy of oppression. Even without the racism, the 1830s leaves something to be desired. Child labor was still very prevalent, women could not vote, being gay was criminalized, and workers' rights had yet to be established. This lyric, in a way, subtly reminds the listener of another song in the same album, So High School, which Taylor Swift mentions her knowledge of the ancient Greek philosopher Aristotle. He, much like Taylor Swift, knew little about the 1830s. Putting this line in context with the following lines, the problems of the 1830s are intentional. The problems of the 1830s are intentional to show how people romanticize the past to exclude these problems. Hence, everyone would look down because it wasn't fun now. Seems like it was never even fun back then. Nostalgia is a mind trick. If I'd be there, I'd hate it. It was It was freezing in the palace. Oh, those were the lyrics after the.
Oh, okay.
But I do find it very funny that she was just like, yeah, it just reads like a shit post, if I'm being honest. It's just saying, yeah, I'd love to live in the 1830s, but like none of the racism though, Loki.
But none of the bad stuff.
Just the racism, the
I'd like to
misogyny
live in
though.
the now, but without any of the bad stuff.
What?
You know,
No.
like, maybe it'd be great. We could think of a world where we weren't funding the bombing of innocent children. What?
What?
Uh,
But Biden went boom boom.
yeah. Have you ever considered Biden Daddy Knows Best? Thoughts?
And prayers.
No prayers. There's no praying here.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to be
This
woke.
isn't a Christian nation. This is a nation that it has a lot of Christian values sewed into its DNA, and people try to use that to say that the nation is Christian and push their Christian agenda onto other people. I definitely could have worded that better, but the point stands, probably.
I like that's why they're like, this country would be nothing without its Christian values, as if don't kill people is like exclusive to one religion.
Yeah. Yeah, but you see, if we didn't have Christianity, no one would have any morals. None. It wouldn't exist.
Like how with us, we only harass people for their bodily autonomy, or hold on, no, we
Yeah, really.
We tell little children that if they even commit thought crime, they're gonna go to hell. Wait, no, we hate sin so much that we harass people we think are sinning on the streets and commit violence against them. Wait, I mean, hold on, YouTube, for clarity's sake, this is parody.
No, I don't think
I said the
YouTube
H word, so I was scared.
Oh yeah, did you? I can't believe you would say the H word.
Yeah, it's not the fact that we're talking about like bigotry.
Negative bigot, yeah, and saying how it's bad. Hey, you never know. YouTube will find a way to construe it as H word speech.
True.
Why is this?
I do almost think it'd be funny if you just sent Jack's photo again and went, "Oh wow, guys, I fixed it."
That would have been a way to fix it. Let me get in sticks. Keep getting sticks. I'm feeling sticky.
I'm just a sticky boy.
Yeah, sticky boy. That felt
I don't
weird
like
to
how you
say.
said that.
I don't either.
Somehow this
Okay.
reminds me of like I showed you that one where it's like you know, at the beach where all the ladies cocky want boing boing or whatever.
Oh yeah.
I think it reminds me of you a little.
Why?
You know how it is.
No, I don't. Elaborate.
You sound so sad.
Explain.
No.
Yes. The viewers demand to know what you
Zach, you
mean.
want to explain?
Yes, I do.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, apparently that one guy there didn't. Anyone else refill? Ooh, you did.
Rack, you want refill?
I really do in this case, yeah.
I never placed it sufficiently.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring these back and I'm gonna
Another shitload of
freaking
blocks.
after
Wait, what?
I'm gonna bring the wood back and then I'm gonna whatchamacallem? Dig out the floor.
Awesome.
I like to believe
Probably.
rackmc100 is actually gonna do nothing this stream, and he's just like having me do all the work.
Yeah, I'm just mainly trying to get rid of this. We have a huge stockpile of things that needed to be traded. So I just really wanted to get some of that out of the way.
Zach, do you want treat?
Yes.
Yeah.
No! Wait, was it the cat?
No.
Oh, okay, then I don't care. If it's the cat, I'll let it slide. Because I would never be mean to that poor little cutie kitty.
Mr. Wheat, yeah, freak yeah, too. Say his name.
Yeah, freak yeah, too.
Yay.
Is pals with Mr. Doggy Barks.
Yeah. Sire Doggy Barks?
Sir Doggy Barks, sorry. Mr. Doggy Barks is his son.
He has a son?
Yeah.
You never told me this.
I thought he told you.
He doesn't talk to me. Not after the war.
The war? I did come back after AFKing at one point to see Sir Doggy Barks and We Yeah Freak Yeah 2 just looking in complete opposite directions. I was like, oh, they got into a mild fight.
They're divorcing.
But then Sir Doggy Barks turned around because I was previously facing the way he was looking. So I think he was just staring at me in a hole. So that was probably all that happened. I don't know what the cat was looking at.
Or demons.
Then again, I feel like cats hold grudges longer than dogs. Dogs hold a grudge for like 30 seconds and then they forget. Cats will hold it for like a week before they just go, it's not worth the effort.
True. I just like that I could just walk out of the camel exhibit and just like into nowhere.
Just into the woods. You can become one with the trees.
Ooh. Also, I guess Moist Critical is suing the U.S. immigration.
What? That's so specific.
It's because he has an esports team.
Oh,
and,
I did hear vaguely about the esports.
And they were like Australian players who were being treated really bad by the immigration and were like repeatedly denied entry. And it sounded like there may have been like illegal steps taken according to like the lawyer and everything. So now they're just like trying to push for like a lawsuit.
You know what? Good for them, I guess. Hopefully it works out.
I know, I'm like, hey, good for him. I may think he's a little annoying sometimes when it comes to just his commentary feeling very lackluster. But
yeah. But no, I mean, if there was actual, or racism going on, or just dog shit treatment of human beings.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna take a snooze.
Like hell, you will.
I'm just finishing up with a couple sticks, and then I'll be ready. So, thank you for your patience.
Mm-hmm. When can we plant the sniffer eggs?
Yeah, we'll plant the sniffer eggs, and we'll get working on the camels.
The beds are over here. Hello.
You forgot where you sleep?
I just forgot we were supposed to sleep in general.
You're like, what? Why are we here? Sleeping is for the weak-minded.
Thanks, because I remembered I wanted to grab a moss block for the sniffers.
Oh, I thought we were just gonna plant them anyway and just let them grow normally.
Yeah, I'm sure we could do that. It'll take 20 minutes if they grow normally, 10 if they grow on moss.
Yeah, nah, honestly, that doesn't make a huge difference because we'll be by the camels for that long anyway.
Mm-hmm. Are you almost ready?
I'm just doing the last stick trades and then I'll be ready.
Plastic?
Last stick.
I see.
I get how that sounded like plastic, though. For some reason, one of the Fletchers is not restocking. Might need a new Fletching table in this place.
Should I mine out under the fences too? Or
that's gonna end up being
wood.
Yeah, so I guess probably not for now. Just
yeah, okay.
Make it a little easier on us. I've got to wait for a bit of restocking. Okay, I think I just have to bring an extra fletching table around here. Not sure why he bugged out, or why not bugged out, but why that's the case, but you gotta roll with it.
So true. Alright, I'll mind out.
Cool. Okay. I'm on the last bit of sticks, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I hope.
Let me cheat the house.
If you want, maybe do some pumpkin trades at the house while you wait for me real quick.
Why would I do pumpkin trades?
Because I'm trying to get rid of pumpkins!
We can do that later, doesn't matter! We have shulker boxes.
There's literally shulkers next to the fucking thing and you're waiting for me, like...
Next to the what?
Next to the traders.
Oh. Okay.
The pumpkin. So I'm like, Yeah, you may as well while I get these last sticks traded. Because you're waiting for me either way, so. Okay, well, these guys are just being slow to refill now. Come on. Get your emeralds back. Tally-ho. No, just take your time. I have sticks. Sticky wickies. I want to give you sticky wiki. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Okay. Cool. Sorry, so them restocked.
I'm just gonna trade those. What? You're taking my job.
Sorry. Okay. I was just trying to figure out what I could clean up. I think we'll just have to leave the one shulker here for now.
Do we not just go put this in the pumpkin chest?
I figure I wanted those are specifically wanted to be traded.
Okay.
So. Okay, let's see. Let me grab some stuff here. So I'm gonna grab some sand. I'll just grab chests because we're gonna need them inevitably. A little bit of wood that could be useful. What do I got in here? What are my options for stuff? Bum, 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 bum. Okay. And then okay. I'll take this over.
Hi, animals. Ew.
Okay. I'm gonna head over. Do you wanna bring the sneakers?
For 1 sec. I already have the sniffers on me. I've had them on me the whole time.
Okay. You're like a mother hen, keeping them warm.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think these both still.
Yeah, they look fine.
I'm debating. Maybe we do want the other colored tulips in the sniffers thing.
No, I like it like this.
Like this? Okay.
Alright, ready for the sniffer eggs? We're gonna put them right over here. Alright, 1,
Oh, the full ass
2,
block.
3.
Sneef, sneef. I'm gonna just give him a little hello.
Hmm.
Hello. You're gonna be a big sniffy boy. You're gonna turn into a big boy. You're gonna sneef all sorts of sneefing. Okay, I think
You only gave the first one 1 kiss.
I love you equally. Nope.
Heck.
That wasn't supposed to be there. That's the wrong thing. Thanks.
It's a shovel.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I haven't worked on it very much.
You're so stinky.
What? Okay. Yeah, I guess we just start with a layer of sand and go from there.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be most of this. Oh, I know. I forgot something. That's okay.
What'd you forget?
I wanted to bring like cauldrons. Okay, so you know how I probably can say it, but I'm just gonna do it in coded language. You know how the zoo that starts with B near us is with the camels?
No.
Do you know what I'm talking about vaguely, at least?
Absolutely not.
The zoo that starts with B. You don't know what
I
zoo
know
that
the
is?
I know the zoo that starts with B. I just don't know the exhibit.
Okay. Well, it's basically it's generally a flat area, but then there's like a hut in the back corner.
Can you fill in the
them.
rest of the sand?
I'm out of sand. I think we gotta grab more.
All right. Have fun. So what were you gonna say about the exhibit?
Actually, do you wanna? No, it's But yeah, so I was thinking of doing something simple like that, with just like a hut in the back, and I was like the cauldrons with water in them could be
Oh
nice.
yeah. Okay, now I know what you're talking about.
I feel like that would fit well.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, I might as well just grab a bunch of sand. At some point, we'll probably have to go grab more sand from a desert, but it's not urgent. Okay, none of these unfortunately have water in them. The buckets, that is. So I'm gonna go do that real quick.
Have fun.
Thank you. Meow to you too, cat.
Top 10 worst Pokemon characters.
Okay. That's probably gonna be stuff from the show. I'm gonna toss you a little bit of sand.
I'm looking at Pokemon game characters.
Okay. Cool.
Sorry, I went to go to like a forum to see it, and so I don't know who the heck Drew is, but
Drew?
I like how the first note is Drew is narcissistic personality disorder defined personified. I'm like, all right.
I did think of some stuff I wanted. Do you want to go back to the base and we'll sleep and I'll grab the few things I'm missing?
Yeah, sure. Who's the worst character in Sword and Shield? On r/Pokemon, the 4 they chose were Hop, Sonia, Leon, and other.
What? None of those are bad. Fucking.
Hop won, by the way.
Yeah, okay, I'm not surprised. But still. At least Hop I can see how some people might find him annoying.
Hop has 287 votes, Sonia has 43, Leon has 116.
What? Why does Leon have so many?
Then there's 125 for other. So I said sword hair and shield hair.
Okay, but they're kind of funny.
They are. But I said, not sure where all this Hop hate comes from. I thought his character was adequate enough. The real trash was those guys with the weird ass sword and shield hair.
Okay, but they're just funny. I mean, yeah, they're dumb, but like.
They said, well, Hop
they're
is
not
really
meant to be serious.
Yeah. They said, Hop was just a really bland character that stole Sonia's plot right at the end, and it was so posed to be a big plot thing for him when Sonia was already doing it before. They're like, I don't think he stole her plot at all.
No, I mean, oh no, 2 people want to be involved in the Pokemon professorship? No!
So he said Leon stole the plot for himself. So he said Rose was the worst written villain in the entirety of Pokemon.
They just didn't give him enough.
Yeah.
He wasn't. What was there wasn't written badly. There wasn't enough stuff there to begin with.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
I think he was poorly optimized.
Maybe optimized is not the correct word choice, but I get what you mean.
What do you mean optimized is not the word choice?
When I hear optimized, I'm like, I think of like making something more efficient.
I guess more like they could have maybe he just didn't reach his true potential.
Okay, yeah.
Somebody says Leon is a really bad champion.
No.
So yeah, somebody mentioned Swordward and Shieldward again.
I mean, I get why, but they're funny, so fuck them. Fuck the haters.
OP said, because somebody originally commented, like, am I the only one who related to Hop? OP says, no, there's a few more. I just don't like him because he's really bland and doesn't have any motive. To which somebody ratios OP because OP got downvoted for that with, like, negative karma.
Yeah, because
somebody got ratioed by saying, Gary, I want to be the best because I'm awesome and better than everyone else, so I deserve it. Hop. My brother is the strongest and youngest champion the region's ever had. I look up to him and want to be like him to make him proud. Later, thinking I'm my own person and will follow my own path in life, being the best I can be for my own sake. I don't have to be like my brother for him to be proud. And to be like, new characters suck. I miss the old days.
Yeah, no, Hop is fine. I mean, like, I get how people can find him a little annoying, but he's not poorly written by any means.
Another vote for Swordward and Shieldward.
Nah.
I think it's because of the haircuts. I think people just can't get over the hair.
Yeah.
Sonya's character is so poorly written. She would be fine if her discoveries and bright ideas weren't so basic and mundane. Pokemon is made for children.
Yeah. It's like, it's not that deep, guys.
The worst character, IMO, is Bede. I'm disappointed in the 200 people who think Hop is the worst. I agree with the latter half. What the fuck did Bede do?
I mean, I could get how people, once again, I get how people could find him annoying, but I don't think poorly written. He's just arrogant. Like, you're not really supposed to like him.
Somebody also mentioned, like, Hop is my second favorite rival after Sharon, so I don't know why people hate the first rival with the character arc since Gen 5.
Huh.
I like seeing two back-to-back comments. First one says, I love Hop! Second one says, Hop, I'm only up to my third badge, but I don't want to send that punk to the Shadow Realm. Then another person says, honestly, Hop is the worst rival in Pokemon history, in my opinion, except maybe for the XY rivals.
Okay, I don't know what people think rivals are supposed to be in Pokemon. Like, genuinely, like, what makes a rival good in Pokemon?
When they're mean to me.
Have they ever really been good?
No.
Like
the more I think about Gary at this point, I love seeing people straight up like make video essays on how he was just a blatant liar in the games. He's like, I've caught 40 species of Pokemon up to this point, and somebody had to prove that he couldn't have physically done that. Somebody also says, Hop could get sucked into a black hole. I wouldn't lose a wink of sleep. One of my most hated characters in all of Pokemon.
Who's out here hating Pokemon characters? Like, just in general, like, don't you have better things to be mad at in life?
See, now the real character I hate is Piers Nivens from Resident Evil. He has it coming. For legal reasons, this is a joke.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah. Sorry, you said the word. Don't say that word.
Somebody said, the worst one is Hop, the dumbest one is Mr. I Need a GPS. Ooh, I don't know
Leon. Leon can't find his way around, but it's just like a character quirk.
He's just directionally challenged. Give him a break.
Yeah, it's not really meant to be, and that's just a gag.
You're like, I don't want funnies in my Pokemon. Everything has to be gritty and edgy. I love Riverdale. The exact people who want Pokemon gritty and edgy are the same people who for some reason don't like Riverdale, which shocks me. I'm like, don't you like gritty and edgy versions of your childhood favorites? Why is Riverdale so bad to you? Anyway, we got
there is a huge Riverdale fan base.
There is. So he said voted other because there are so many awful characters in Sword and Shield. Just thinking about it now, I honestly don't like most of them. Also, the DLC is way longer than 2 hours. Why is the second one a?
I mean, I'm sure you could beat the DLC in 2 hours if you're just rushing.
Yeah. So I said, gotta be Rose, like Jesus Christ, worst written character I've ever seen.
Okay. Do people ever elaborate what they ever mean on anything?
No. I'm gonna try to find ones that elaborate. So I said, this one's just funny. Voted other, those two that had the hair so dumb Yugi feels embarrassed, which I'm assuming refers to Shieldbert and Swordward. But that's the edit. Also, Gordy, I don't know why, he just seems like the man that puts ketchup on his steak, and that sort of crime against good food is unacceptable to me.
Yeah, I don't. Gordy gives weird vibes. There's really no reason. It's just vibe based.
Somebody said, I don't like Chairman Rose. I think he could have been a cool villain, but I feel like his 180 shift came out of nowhere. See, there's an explanation.
No, I agree with that. I think that's the reason he's mediocre, is just because his motives were not very well realized.
I hate Hop. I never look forward to battling him. He's the most annoying character right above Sword and Shield Hair. He talks too much and fights too many times. I have a Charmeleon I can't use because I leveled it up too many times. And I just want to get into the grass gym so he will listen to me.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, I'm like, brother, your level cap is self-imposed. Just don't.
Huh? No, I think he was saying that like he leveled it up too high, so the game it's not responding to him.
Womp womp. Use other Pokemon.
Sounds like a you problem.
We got Pokemon characters everyone hates. The Mindy Hunter Everstone trade. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Okay, well, yeah, that one is just a troll.
The big weasel guy from Legends Arceus.
Oh, okay, I get that.
Whitney.
A lot of people had trouble with her as a kid, I guess, somehow. Well, yeah, I guess because they didn't know what they were doing.
They also said her childish behavior also. True. They said Lance is a cheating champion in Pokemon Red and Blue.
Oh, he probably has Dragonites that he can't have.
By his Dragonites, which both know Barrier. Though Barrier isn't a damaging move, it sharply increases the monster's defenses and make Lance's Dragonites even more dangerous. Which I'm pretty sure, based on this, I'm pretty sure they can't learn Barrier naturally. So they just gave it to him.
If that's the case, that's very funny. That seems like something they would do for Lance.
I think Lance just canonically cheats. Like, this is just known.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. And current Scarlet and Violet, it cannot learn Barrier. Let's see. In the original game, I don't even think Barrier existed. No. How about in Generation 3, can it learn Barrier? No. Yeah, I guess they just fucking have Barrier for some reason. That's mean. Somebody said, I haven't played XMI, but they said Diantha's underwhelming and undedicated.
Yeah, I mean, she needed a little more screen time, but
yeah,
none of these are like offensively bad. It's just like, mild oversights.
Mm-hmm.
Wait 1 second.
Somebody called Whitney from Heart Gold Soul Silver Walmart by Bianca. Bianca came second.
Was Bianca?
I'm pretty sure Bianca from Black and white.
That is one of the takes of all time, I think.
Yeah. They say she's the most annoying. So he says, here, they got some candidates. Getsus, yeah, I know he's the villain and you're supposed to hate him, but I can't even like him as that. He's so obviously evil, it gets insufferable. Somebody brings up Claire. You know, they're like, at least Whitney's a dumb, just like a teenager. Claire's a grown-ass woman acting like that. So he said, Faulkner? Uh,
Yeah. Faulkner's a cringe lord.
so he said he was finding Crystal, but his phone number side quest, the Heart Gold Soul Silver, left me with a bad taste in my mouth.
I wouldn't be surprised.
For those who don't remember, you find him in Celadon City arguing with Janine about whose dad is the better trainer. To get Faulkner's number, you have to say his dad, whom we never met once in the game, is a better trainer than Koga. Even taking out the fact that I'm a massive Koga fan, there's just something really uncomfortable about being forced to insult someone's father in front of their child.
That's kind of funny, though.
Somebody also mentioned Zinnia from the Orats games. I don't remember anything. I've never actually learned about who that is, so I don't care.
I'm not sure either,
yeah. Quick lists from each region. So I said I don't really have any from Gen 1. Gen 2, Claire, I'm pretty sure anyone can guess why. 3, they hate Maxie and Archie, the worst evil team leaders. Are you crazy?
Okay, well, this person clearly was hit in the head as a child.
So he said, none from Gen 4. They said at Gen 5, they're biased for it, but almost all of Team Plasma is the kind of people that enjoy tossing in a pit of acid.
Okay.
In Gen 6, the rivals, all of them don't have a character, and the fact that there's 4 of them and not even the other player character is memorable is kind of bad. So I said I don't remember anything from Gen 7 that I hate. And then, Sword and Shield, hair guns. Hair guys. People really don't like the little hair guys.
Oh boy.
Wait, the eggs are hatching a little bit.
They're getting close.
Yibbity.
Yes? Dop dop?
Yibbity dop dop dop. Yes, yes. Somebody brought up like the whole the Faulkner Janine argument. They're like, aren't they both grown-ass adults? Somebody said, well, the problem is that they're not. Janine's about the same age as Red and Blue, so probably like 14. I don't think Faulkner's an adult yet either, so just dumb teenagers being dumb teenagers and defending family honor.
It's the whole my dad can beat up your dad shtick.
Yeah. Somebody says they think Hao is an obnoxious rival. They would never be his friend. I'm like,
what? That's fine.
They say, I'm like, what's wrong with Hao? He's so nice. They also said, now that I'm sitting here thinking, it also dawned on me that I can't stand Ed and Sharon. But since I played the games there and so sparingly, I don't really have any strong feelings about them. Honestly, the only thing about Sharon is I just think I'm like, I'm Sharon.
Well, yeah, we're never gonna unthink that, unfortunately.
Hugh from Black and White 2, I think, is where he's from. I think he's one of the rivals.
Okay.
I think my brain short-circuited because I remember in French you cannot say Hugh. Like that is just a name that you cannot pronounce it. Like it just short circuits if you try to say it in French, I think. Oh, and Marlon apparently he's okay with letting the terrorists that just bombed the next town over get away because the ocean accepts all rivers.
Okay, I don't recall that, but I wouldn't doubt it.
Zack. He sneezed!
Kind of tiny.
They'll grow up in a little bit. This is just their baby form.
Yes.
I love their sniffing animation so much.
It's very goofy. Hi. They're like, mommy, daddy.
You get away from my children now. Hi, sweetie.
You get to take a look around.
Hi. I'm getting sniffed. It looked up at me and sniffed me. Hi. Oh, I love you.
They're very goofy. And I hope they like their new enclosure. Hello.
Hello, dear friends. What's going on, little guy there?
Maybe take a look at the flower. They're very goofy. Did you just make
You're
a
so
noise?
silly. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to give some thoughts real quick on the camel pen?
Yeah, sure. This is cute. Ooh.
Yes.
The little whale. I like it.
Yeah, I was looking if there's anything else I wanted to try to do. I'm gonna do a tiny bit of messing real quick.
You sniff. So they said, Getsus can literally go F himself. How he treated Ed is just simply unforgivable. Yeah, because he's the villain.
That's the whole point of his character.
Also, that weird pervert staring through the window of the Celadon gym. What a fucking creep. I don't know why he's there, but no matter how you word it, the gym is full of women or the gym is full of strong trainers. It's still kind of weird that he's peeping through the window.
Well, I mean, if he likes Pokemon battles, it's not that weird.
Yeah. So I said, Mira, I have a 13-year grudge against her for defeating a shiny Zubat. She can stay straight in the Wayward Cave forever. I don't hate her by any means, but I'll never forgive her for using a Psychic type move on that shiny Zubat, so I couldn't catch it. That's rough, buddy. See, this is why when you're stuck to have, like, a multi-battle, you just put up a bunch of repels.
Yeah.
You know, I wonder how long it takes for sniffers to grow up.
No clue. Probably roughly the same time as like a normal mob.
How long is that?
I don't know.
How long for sniffers to grow up? 40 minutes.
Oh wow, okay, that's quite long.
Ooh, adding a little more variants.
I'm debating if I like it around the well or not.
I like it around the well.
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna test one, actually one little idea. No, I think it's going. Well, hang on. Yeah, it's gonna be not enough. Alright, we'll just leave it simple, I think. Yeah, like part of me's like, yes, keep adding, and the other part of me's like, well, you probably just keep the camel thing simple. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Okay. Oop, back. So that's the camels.
Top 10 worst Resident Evil characters.
So
Honestly,
the question
yes.
is, what do we want to do next? Do we want to do another cage, or do we do terraforming?
You want to bring the camels back?
Do we have a thing built out to them? Like a safe pathway?
Good question.
We still got.
Which portal do we have that leads them? Because I think I only have the overworld coordinates written down.
Oh, my stuff I know has actually it might only have overworld too. Shit.
You want to pull that up?
I'm. Hang on one second. I realized we forgot to write or to add a thing for foxes.
Mm.
And I'm gonna bring some of this stuff back to the base. Ah.
Hi.
Hi.
So one of starting off the top 10 worst Resident Evil characters list, they start off with Helena Harper.
Fair.
They say Resident Evil 6 introduced a few new characters into the mix and reintroduced old characters. Helena Harper is one of the new characters introduced, and will not end up being a fan favorite for those who played the game. Helena's biggest issue is the repeated use of specific dialogue, such as her constantly saying she'll tell players everything in a certain location and then not doing so.
Oh yeah, she does do that, doesn't she? Ah.
Yeah. Then there's she strings players along and gives them no reason to trust her, or gives them a chance to like her character due to her actions. Since the sixth game, she has not made an appearance in any of the games and probably won't anytime soon. Next
They
on the
remake
list.
Code Veronica, but with Helena Harper instead.
Unironically, kind of would be fun. I don't know.
Piss people off.
The villain should be Femsker. It's like Wesker, but a woman. Nothing's different. He just identifies as a woman now. Sorry, she identifies as a woman now. I've already fucked up immensely.
It's fine. They go by any pronouns.
Ah, okay, we're good. Alright, Number 2, we have Jake Mueller.
Fair enough. There's not that many Resident Evil characters that are just actively bad.
Yeah, I do agree with that.
So, wait, okay, I was gonna say, wait, they put Jake up, but no, wait, they're saying Jake is worse than Helena?
I think so. In Resident Evil 6, fans were introduced to the son of Albert Wesker. The addition to the franchise was a bit of a surprise, but it caught the attention of the fans. However, many of them would end up disappointed with the results. Jake Mueller was not what fans expected when they played the game. Since it was made apparent that Jake is Wesker's son, there were some things that fans were hoping to see. Instead of seeing any of the villain's traits, they would see Jake constantly puffing out his chest and having a very edgy and unlikable attitude, as well as dialogue that would cause many players to cringe.
I don't think it was that bad.
No, I actually really liked his character. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what they're on about. I think Jake Mueller was probably one of my favorite characters of that game. Now we got Billy Cohen from Resident Evil 0.
Yeah, he's not. He doesn't get much.
Among some of the many forgotten Nintendo GameCube games, Resident Evil Zero is one of them. However, those who do remember it are reminded of a character they couldn't stand. Billy Cohen was very obnoxious due to how he carried himself and how he talked. He didn't have the most fleshed out backstory, which wasn't considered very intriguing, and the voice acting for the character could have been better. Whether it was due to the script or the voice actor did not work out well for this character's favor.
I
Where
agree
are
with
you
that,
going?
generally speaking. I was making the fox pen.
Oh.
Or at least the border of it.
Okay, I will wait for you. Wait. Character from Revelations that I don't know about. Another side character. The Code Veronica character. Ashley Graham. Since the announcement of the Resident Evil 4 remake, plenty of changes and improvements have been revealed. One thing fans hope they improve on is the character that is considered one of the most irritating characters in the series, Ashley Graham. Ashley Graham was not a very useful companion at all. She didn't act like Jessica, but many people were annoyed by the fact that they constantly had to save her and how she screamed Leon's name. It destroyed the tense moments and interrupted the fighting sequence as the players had to rush to her aid or redo the fight if they lost her.
I get from a gameplay perspective why some people would be annoyed.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it ruined the tension.
No.
Because there was no tension. It's fucking Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, I'm like, no, it's an action game. There's no...
No.
I'm not playing it for the horror. Where'd you go?
I'm by the chicken farm.
How the fuck did you pass me?
Speed. I am it.
Next character up is Ricardo Irving.
Oh wait, are we going to the Nether or are we?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just need to find the coordinates of where we gotta go.
Okay.
Next is Ricardo Irving. There have been many Resident Evil games that have received high ratings and have been praised by fans. Resident Evil was not the best Resident Evil game and did not receive a lot of great feedback, but it had some good moments. One of the things that it could have done without is one of the characters. Ricardo Irving is one of those over-the-top characters that could only be described as comic relief. His cartoony voice, weird facial expressions, and sporadic behavior were not something that players found themselves enjoying for very long. At first he came off as a humorous character, but his voice would get on players' nerves and had them questioning why he was even put in the game to begin with. Because he was funny.
I mean, he wasn't meant to be anything that big.
Literally.
I mean, it's like picking, you know, fucking the police officer from Resident Evil 7 was one of the worst characters. We didn't get his backstory. His logic was flawed. He did nothing to help Ethan. Oh, am I getting a boat?
Mm-hmm.
We going this way, I'm guessing?
Whatever you think we're supposed to go toward.
Yeah, you have no clue?
Babe, you're the one with the coordinates.
I don't know. I thought you had the coordinates pulled up.
I literally told you to pull up the coordinates.
And I said I was busy, so I assumed you pulled them up.
I didn't hear you say that.
Okay, let me pull them up.
Okay, I'm not gonna open it because I just opened it with my personal account, so I'll let you do that. That's part of the reason I didn't want it to open at the same time, because it defaults to my personal account.
Okay. Well, I don't have it on my stream.
Oh, okay. Sometimes you do, that's why.
I don't really do it with the chords. I've done Google Docs, like, if it's the only thing we're doing for 20 minutes, but not...
Yeah, it makes sense.
Not for, like, random stuff. Okay, so I know... There's camels. Okay, I don't know how you wrote this, because mine are in the overworld, unfortunately.
Mine are in the overworld.
All of them. What's that 2194 chord? Is that overworld or nether? Because it looks like it could be nether.
Where?
Desert Village, the very first thing.
Oh yeah, that might be it. That's probably another one.
Okay. Well, okay.
Anyways, we've got Ramon Salazar.
No.
Resident Evil 4 is a fan favorite, and many eager fans are waiting for the remake to be released. Aside from fans wanting Ashley to be fixed, Ramon Salazar is another character that fans hope would be different. It is safe to say that Ramon Salazar does not have many fans and is considered one of the most irritating villains in the franchise. It is not safe to say. I think he's the funniest one.
No, he's just kind of goofy.
Leon Scott Kennedy, I'm actually younger than you. Look at me. I'm a cheery little boy. And Leon's like, you look like you chain smoke. Then Ron Salazar's like, you're very rude, little Leon Scott. I'm sending my demons against you. And then Leon goes, yeah, maybe you should send yourself to the spa next so you stop looking like a crusty, musty, dried up raisin. Then Ramon Salazar goes, seriously, man, what's your deal? I mean, I know I'm supposed to be the villain.
I don't make fun of your looks.
I mean, come on, I'm just trying to like kill you, but you're out here killing my ego. Like, what's your problem?
I went a little too far. Oh, 360.
At least it's not something like my character, and not like, I don't know, like the fact that I'm born short. Like,
God, Leon, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm sorry.
I'm evil, but you're just cruel.
My skin's been a little rough ever since the last plague is a thing. You know how it is. I mean, goodness gracious. I didn't get to choose how I looked when I got infected with the virus. His obnoxious laugh, dialogue, mannerisms, with childlike behavior led the players rejoicing when they finally got a chance
We're gonna have to, I think,
him.
get off around here.
For what? I want off! But what do you want? Off? Yeah, they're like... I'm like, who do they think is, like, hating Ramon Salazar? I think he's funny.
Yeah.
Alright, where do we have to go?
Well, if we're correct, right around here... No, okay.
Babe, we still gotta go, like... wait. 2194... 63... Oh, no, we have to go... About 600 blocks this way.
Okay, I'm busy right now. Oh my god, is there nothing here?
What are you looking for?
I got shut off!
Lol.
Are there no... What the fuck? Literally, what the fuck? That's so... What the fuck was that? Why wasn't it letting me place anything there?
I don't know.
That's insane!
Imagine this was a hardcore world and that's how you lost it.
Right, so stupid.
Anyways, I think
actually...
putting Ramon Salazar as the most hated character is the stupidest play.
Sorry, I'm watching this clip back. I need to know what the fuck happened. Why was none of those blocks getting placed? Was I doing something incorrectly here? Okay, what? Was there literally no blocks under any of these? That is okay. Dude, I just got fucked by really weird-ass world generation. So basically the netherrack didn't go all the way down to the bottom. It just stopped at the exact level that the lava started. So I couldn't get a block under there. Which is just such a weird generation.
That is really weird.
That just none of the blocks had blocks under them. It just all stopped at the lava surface.
That is weird. Also, we do have to build out like 600 blocks.
Cool. You mean fly out 600 blocks because we don't have blocks on us?
What do you think we have to do to get the camels back, Zachary?
Okay, so yeah, we might as well build the entire tunnel then. Do we even know there's another portal there?
Would you like to check?
Yeah, we should probably confirm that.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go back. So I can actually grab some blocks. I actually don't have ice for it.
Yeah, no, this is a huge thing. Which I'm fine with doing, but we basically have to build a huge portion of the bridge.
We don't have ice. We can't build the bridge.
Oh, we have to go mine ice?
Yes!
Okay.
Would you like to go mine some ice?
I guess so. Hang on, I want to go.
What
I'm
do you
really
want?
gonna go
Ride.
confirm. I want to confirm the portal is even here.
Yeah, sure. All yours.
Because like, oh, you're in the boat. Okay. No, we're not doing this again, Gast. Okay, so it is.
No, it's 600 blocks the way I'm facing right now.
Okay, that direction. Cool.
Ah.
My ball! What the heck?
I'm sorry, I didn't want to follow the lava.
Okay.
Bro lost his boat.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna need a. Do you have a boat to get back in?
Yes, I do. I always have a boat.
Okay.
I'm not a fool.
Well, yeah, I guess I need to bring multiple these days. No, why do I need to be at
63.
Okay. I should probably go down then.
That was stupid.
I'm just going forward.
Alright, some random number is texting me and it says it might and I'm assuming it's a phishing thing, so I'm just creating a fake spam response.
Negative. Okay, I got a ways to go. Negative.
Alright, so here's the message I'm sending. Thank you for subscribing to Daily Cat Facts. Your account will automatically be charged 49 cents a message. Hope you have a pause someday. Reply stop to unsubscribe.
Ah! Get them with their own.
It's funny for this is a text from 40 minutes ago, but I'm just gonna pretend that it just took forever for it to send to them.
Ah.
Wasting away again in my living.
Okay, I found the portal.
Okay, so it's real. Are we gonna go mine now, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make it back to the bridge. You know, I'm gonna quickly make a new boat.
Okay.
You just head to the
Base.
yeah. That'll probably be a while. Just I have to find my way back. I thought I was being pretty clever when I did the cactuses and the vases for the camels,
Yeah, that
so
was
they wouldn't
cute.
take damage.
Mm-hmm.
Did crafting tables spawn here? I have no clue. Yes, they do. Cool. I'm upgrading to a new stylish boat. Okay. We're basically going to 0. Whee! Oh.
What?
I found a piggy thing. I guess I'll just loot it real quick.
Yeah, see if you can find some netherite.
Oh, that's a good point too, yeah. Huh. Huh. Yes, Blackstone brick. Cool. Real quick, I'm gonna switch back to your stream and not be on just the chords page so I can actually see what you're up to. Anything of interesting here? Not really. Might have to go get my shulkers out. I'm not really sure how to loot this.
You loot it by taking from the chests.
Well, I just didn't. I don't know the like methodology because this is not like how other ones have looked.
Hmm.
Sheesh. Okay, I'm gonna try that again. I'm gonna move that. Okay, we're pulling out the fucking strokers. You. Okay. Excuse me. That was a burp, all right.
It sure was. Yum yum, that's a burp. So.
Yum yum burpsa.
Burpsa.
Honestly, probably still the best Scribblio prompt we could have ever had.
Oh yeah. Remember when nobody could type in apostrophes?
Ah, yes. Something about just making a word list up that made no sense on the spot was stupidly funny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we've not done that. That's something we've not done in forever and ever and ever.
Oh yeah, we should do that again at some point.
We just have to get people actually willing.
Mm-hmm.
People are like, no, I don't want to draw. I don't want to have fun.
Why have fun when I can not do that?
Gosh.
Fun is stupid.
I really don't think there was much here. I only found like 3 chests. Maybe it goes lower. Yeah, it kind of does. Let me check around here. Oh, that was a pigman. I'm so stupid. Oh well. Sorry, buddy. You weren't actually a threat. Does shit go lower? Oh, never mind. That caused that to flow. Did not think it would do that.
They're about to have so many snow blocks.
Yeah, honestly, that's good because we use most of ours. Is there like thing here? Hmm.
Who is?
Okay, I think I'm just gonna leave because I'm not finding much anymore.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, I'm finding just gold. Huh. Which cool, but not particularly
Useful.
necessary. I'm going the right way. Cool, cool. Let's see. For me. We're getting there. How's the ice going so far?
It's not going very fast.
I feel that. Hey, I'm mining quartz. Don't you dare shoot me. Going the right way. No, I'm not.
It got in your
Cool.
boat.
Did it?
No, I just saw like
No.
oh, never mind, it was on top of it. Sorry.
Yeah, it was considering. Yeah. I wonder if camels can get in boats.
I wonder.
Okay. Yay, tunnel! And honestly, the easiest way to go about finding your way back is that the main base is very close to 0, 0.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you head in a direction to get to 0, you are likely to find,
The base.
yeah, one of the tunnels. I do have to sort everything out that I have, and then I'll head over. Yeah. So I just got jump scared by accidentally getting back in my boat. To the point where it was like actually really made me jump, and I don't know why.
Seriously, little guy.
Okay, for the moment. that, and that. Here, I don't even recall which one's got stuff in them. Okay, I got a little more blackstone out of all this, so that's good at least.
Woo! A rabbit.
Yes.
Can you bring me a stack of cod, by the way, when you come?
Is there not any at the actual
Hooked.
Guardian? Oh, you want? Yeah, okay, that would do it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You're like, oh, I want good food. Ah, women, am I right, gamers?
Ugh, women.
They're like, oh, I want something quality. Like, yeah, so do the rest of us. Somehow I feel like this has been someone's actual real argument about something at some point in history.
Yeah.
And that just makes it kind of sad. Where did I? Oh yeah, I moved moss over here. And then, no, wait, no, you go there. Actually don't think I have a spot for lodestone. I'll put it in with the stone stuff. Okay. Gotta cool. Oh, we're actually almost done. That could have been worse. No, I put it in the wrong chest. Things are going worse.
Ew.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I gotta grab food for you. I'm gonna bring some stuff with me. I don't know why I'm just doing it that. Okay. Also gonna refill some chicken. Nope, that's the wrong way. Nope, I still the wrong one. There you go. First try. Okay. Gotta hold that belly. I'm almost there, my sweet honey bunches of oats.
Yes.
And there's only one iron golem in the nether.
Yes.
There's probably like 8 underwater, but that's besides the point.
Oh, you know how it
Okay,
is.
I don't know where you are exactly.
I can see the base. I don't know if you see where I'm at.
The snow does not make this any easier, unfortunately.
Okay, so like look away from the portal, like between like go to like between like the frog house and like the villager house.
Okay.
Now
You just,
look
like...
away from the portal. Like
I feel like
babe, I'm looking at you.
Oh, there you are. Sorry, you were more right than I thought. I mean, I guess we're over here. We probably should just try to bring 2 bears back.
You want to do that while I do this?
I'll help you with the ice first.
Okay.
Here, I'm gonna drip you that. I'm gonna go to a different spot though.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I've been busy trying to just terraform this area to look more natural from all the ice I've destroyed. Yeah, I'm like getting everything in the water and shit, so it just freezes over more normally. Plus, I can get a little extra blue ice and shit doing this, so can't complain too much.
Yeah.
Yes, ice. Oh, yep, there's 2 iron golems right there underwater. Typical iron golems.
Typical.
Typical loony liberals.
Liberals.
Oh, come on. Let's put this in there. Go this way now. Move over here. Okay. Between the snow and a bunch of blocks breaking, it ends up being kind of laggy.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll stop snowing soon.
Yeah, snow I've noticed is like the laggiest weather.
Yeah.
To be fair, it kind of always has been.
Yeah. Also doesn't help, it just makes it harder to see all the blocks he's broken. But his life.
Just
Country
like
girls make do.
country girls might do.
Can you make regular ice in the packed ice? Is that a thing?
I think so.
Okay. Fully AFKable ice farm. Honestly, that wouldn't even be a bad idea if it could be turned into packed ice. Yippee. Oh. See, I'm just kind of unintentionally getting some ice as I do this, too.
Hmm?
Yeah, I'm unintentionally getting some ice while I do this as well.
While you do what?
Well, I mine packed ice.
Oh. You're also getting normal ice. I see. I was like, babe, the whole point is to get ice. What do you mean? I did not realize you meant like ice and not packed ice.
Yes. Hey, the weather's clear.
Yay!
I can see a little bit better. Probably like, yeah, now I'm starting to think about a fucking random ass ice farm because I feel like it wouldn't even be hard to set up a decent sized one. But what do I mean, I could just genuinely not be accounting something. You know, I'm not a farm expert.
You're not at this point?
I know. Kind of cringe.
I know.
You're like, babe, I thought you were based, but you're actually cringe.
I know, we got a divorce now, sorry.
Damn. This is the 4th time this has happened over Minecraft farms.
What happened to your other 3 wives? I've never heard about them.
Ha!
Back when where were you the night of 1997?
1997, I was partying like it was 1995. Ha!
I didn't specify which night in 1997, did I?
Does the saw music fit here?
I don't know.
rackmc100, try not to jam the saw song into some random scenario challenge. Impossible.
Alright, I've got a bunch of ice, I think. I'm just gonna...
I was just getting started.
I've got almost 3 shulkers full, so I'm gonna try to start building some stuff.
Oh, okay, that's actually decent.
Decent? I feel like it's a little more than decent.
Meh, it's pretty solid.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll probably want to build up the first and the second wall, like block, so they can't fall off. You know what I mean?
I didn't hear anything. You said what?
We should probably build up the second block as well, so they don't like jump off.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Okay. Okay, that's pretty good there.
Wait.
Try to leave this somewhat natural-ish looking. Don't want it to look like I just came in here and caused a tornado.
Like he just came.
I didn't say that. What? No. Ugh. Where else are these? Let's see. I think that's everything that I mined. Okay. Okay, let's just try to quickly fix some of this water to the best of my ability. Zombie can't get me. There's too much water pushing him. Sucks to be you, stinky head. Huh? Oh. Turn infinite, please. Or at least make progress. God damn. At least.
Oh, wait, I already missed it. I'm not smart.
Ah!
There was, I thought it was like 2300, and then I also went past 2300 anyway, so.
Ah! Did I fix it? Or at least a good chunk of it?
Hi, Bridgie. No. Sleep well.
Hey.
What? Sleep well. Is the guest room open? If it's easier than taking stuff off this bed, sure. What? Is there as much stuff on that bed as there is up here, or? No. Okay. I'll just sleep down there then.
A little of that unnecessary ice block. Make things look a little nicer. Okay. No one will even be able to tell that there was like a mountain there before. You want me to keep going, or do you think we should be good?
I think we should be good.
Okay. You want me to bring polar bears to the... Try to bring them, or should I wait?
You can try to bring them.
Let's see. Might be a little tricky. Can I do this even? I'm gonna assume I can't. I think it's too big. Okay, I might hold off for now.
Okay.
I probably need leads. I can't put them in boats, it looks like.
Alright. Can you grab some leech just in case the camels can't go in, actually, now that I think about it?
Sure. And then I'll also bring some stone brick stuff. Or some, you know, what we need. No. Oh, we also... Do we have enough blue wool?
We might, but worst case we just... But we don't need it for the side path.
Okay. Okay. Yes, leads. That's what I'm here for. Oop. Let's go! Remove anything. Actually, okay, I'm curious. Okay, yeah, 9 ice is a packed ice. And then 9 packed ice is a blue ice. I'm gonna assume you didn't hear any of that.
No.
9 ice is a packed ice, and 9 packed ice is a blue ice.
Yeah.
So, that confirms that. Bring this down. Okay. There we go. You know what, now that I think about it, I should probably bring extra shulkers for blocks that get mined.
Please, yes. Okay. Okay, thank you. Love you, Mima. See you in the morning.
Cool. Zoom. Okay.
They didn't even try to pretend that my spam message was, like, legitimate. Here's the conversation. They said, hey, they said, hello, heart emoji, wave emoji. I said, thank you for subscribing to Daily Cat Facts, the yada yada message, whatever. And then they say, excuse me, I'm Tina, you're Emma, right?
Oh, okay, that's just a bot then, probably. I should reply with the exact same message.
I'm gonna do that. Copy text. Paste. Let's see what they say back.
What? Okay, I gotta figure out where you're... Actually... Oh, wait. Okay. Let's go like this. Let me figure out where... I gotta figure out where you were... Oh, it's very obvious where you were. Never mind, we're gooch. Okay. Do you want me to give you any shulkers right now for the time being, or do you want me just to...
You just mind, like, the things to be, like, 3 wide?
Sure, I can do that.
Thanks.
gonna start right here for the moment. Whee! But hey, now we'll have access to another desert to mine sand as well.
Heck yeah.
Let's see.
Thanks, it was a cough.
Oh. I actually
My phone
couldn't
does
tell
not
that
charge the
time.
entire time I had it plugged in. That's stupid. I check it, I'm
Rude.
at 7%. Try that again. Okay. Boink.
Rack, you gonna be a part of the petting zoo? Not that I know of. I mean, I'll be the zookeeper. It'll be like, we bought a zoo, except we didn't buy it, we made it. So it'll be we made a zoo. Featuring Matt Damon. I did not have blocks ready. Okay, that one's on me. You want to be able to pet me in the zoo? Why would you want to do that? What could possibly be the benefit of petting me? Other than me just
Alright,
looking
that's enough.
uncomfortable. Okay, no. Ooh. Well, that's one pack dice. Whoops. Actually, it's my girlfriend. Thank you very much. Yep, that's the terminology we go for in this industry. You're thinking of a different industry. This is the Twitch industry. Same thing? No, not really. Let's see. Okay. I guess I'll go for floor. Oh wait, no, maybe I should be doing roof first. Whatever. It is what it is. Ooh, okay. Oh, quartz. Me when I fall into the quartz. Da 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 da. And I like it.
I like quartz. Dun 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 dun.
So true.
It's a very pretty block. Dun 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 dun.
Yes. I almost referred to the color it was, but then it was gonna sound really weird. Da 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 da. And I'm not like that. I'm built normal.
So true. You're a big, 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 big boy. It was normal size.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like big and normal are two different things.
You're the
I'm
most
definitely
normalest
not
boy
big.
ever. No, you're my most normal guy ever.
Yes, I am. I wonder how many people are out there that really like just being called normal.
Yeah, I bet you like it, you normal guy? Question mark?
Yeah.
Like how would you deliver that? Like,
Well, I
wow,
didn't
you're
mean in a sexual way too much, more just in like a general way.
yeah, generally too. It's like, wow, babe, you're so normal. Like, it make me feel
Well,
like
I
I
mean, like,
wasn't
well, like you
normal.
know, like there's like the stereotype of guys really just wanting to be called like big and strong and blah blah.
Wow, babe, you're so averagely built and completely,
Averagely heighted and averagely weighted.
and your feet are normally sized, and
Okay,
you
well,
don't,
that feels weirdly specific.
and you only exercise a moderate amount.
But it's not your entire personality, and that's what I like about you.
Is that you're more than your meat? No,
Meat as in like arms. Meat as in something else.
meat isn't like your gains. Like, yeah, like your arms,
Again,
like your muscles.
my muscles.
Your muscles.
They call me the muscle man for a reason.
You're like you're the shock master, if I'm being honest.
So true. Because I'm so shockingly normal.
Oh, true.
Oh boy. So far, so good with the tunnel. I haven't butchered it too much yet. It's just.
Yippee!
Oh, I'm gonna have to do a decent bit of repairing. And in hindsight, I realized I traded most of our stuff. But that's okay. See, all the more reason AFK.
So true.
At the exact same place over and over again. Okay. Let's start doing this. Okay. Nice.
Oh, hey, Bastion.
That's probably the one that I was just at. At least I wouldn't be surprised. Paranoid I'm somehow gonna fall off a cliff doing this. I should be safe.
Oh, I should have asked you to bring cobblestone, but we'll just use netherrack for now, I think.
Oh, for just the
The stairs.
I knew. Okay.
What happened?
There was a hole. I thought I had covered all of them up. It was like the one block.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
This time I was able to actually not immediately eat shit and die.
Yay!
So outside of an ugly netherrack pillar, that's fine. Yeah, it's literally the one block that
I'm
I could
so
have
sorry.
possibly fallen in. That is
That is a little
tragic and
funny.
funny. Yeah. Must find the only other block on accident. Okay, so he actually did make it to the portal. That's good, at least.
Yeah.
Let's start over here then. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Just in case. I need to patch up lava or I fall or something. There's everything going over there for you.
Pretty alright.
That's
Made it
good.
the portal, I'm just turning everything to a 3-er.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about the walls too much right now here.
Yeah, I don't care about the walls.
That's not really that functionally needed. Outside of the places where there's falling spots. Mining. No.
Also, I don't know if you heard my prior conversation, but because my floor is being cleaned and there's so much stuff on my bed now, I'm sleeping in the guest room because there's just no shot I'm cleaning off my bed tonight.
I get that. It's like a little sleepover, but in a different room in the house.
I know. I might bring my weighted blanket, and that's the one thing I kind of want to salvage because.
Yeah. Let me grab this. Cool. Ah. Oof.
I'm trying to figure out what coordinates you're at. Oh, you're like the beginning.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna keep going forward though. After I really quickly just organize a tiny bit. That is not the one I was using. You're the one I was using. Okay. Okay, guys. Shoot. Thank you. Oh, phew. The tunnel lit up. I was like, ah! It was in the floor, thankfully.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for half a sec, my brain definitely went panic mode there. But it was a false alarm, thankfully.
Thankfully.
speed. Whee. Now I got a sheaf. Before I eat sheep. What are you doing now?
Hi.
I worked so hard and you block me off.
Yes. Because I'm evil.
Women. Baby shopping.
So true.
Is there anything else that needs to be dug out?
Something up there, and that's about it.
You start doing ice, I'll start mining over here.
Mm-hmm.
Mine this stuff. Miss out on some epic loot. Cool. Okay. What is checking my safe?
I love seeing a lava drip from above this.
Huh. It's gonna have to get broken probably at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Not so much for quartz there. Bunch of it got burned up.
Yeah.
That's okay. I still got a good amount. Let me see. Where was the lava drip at?
Around here, you'll see it. Right here.
Wait,
I'm standing under it.
hang on 1 sec. I think. Did I turn my. Oh, okay. I think I turned some of my particles off, and that's why. Cool.
Thanks. You didn't finish mining out this, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, for now. Just make sure
No.
everything else is all mined out to your satisfaction.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to put walls up on some of this.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I think I got a little overkill on the ice, but that's okay.
Well, you're gonna need it eventually.
True.
So. Sooner the better.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, alright. Everything looks good over here. I guess I'm gonna start placing the bottom row of blocks. I did bring some of that for me. I brought some cobbled deep slate, not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wait, so what are you gonna place?
Cobbled deep slate.
Oh, you need to brick it.
Yeah, or sorry, yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry, I know what I'm doing. What? Are you stealing my.
No.
Oh, okay. How do we brick it again, or do we need a thing for that?
I think you just
Or
take
do we
the
just do
stack.
polished
You turn.
deep? Oh, we
You
just do. Okay, we just do polished deep slate. Cool. I just wanted to make sure.
You do polished deep slate and then you turn those into bricks?
Yeah.
Oh.
Before I.
I had
But
no
be careful
idea.
not to click the wrong thing. Excuse me. That's what I thought, buddy. I say, if we don't want to worry about the wool, we can definitely just put the like bottom and then top blocks. That would still prevent anything from falling off, but not.
Even with
You know.
the bottom blocks, we should be fine.
Well, I want to make sure the camels can't walk off.
Oh, true. Yeah, that works.
I mean, it's definitely an extra safety precaution, but...
Oh yeah, we'll be fine, I think. But we could do that.
It'd be dumb to build all the way out there just to lose it to it walking off the ledge.
Oh yeah. I don't have any bricks.
Oh, did you not grab any?
I made like a stack, and I didn't realize you already ran off.
Ah, do you want to go back to the main base to get some?
Yeah, let me just mine out where more walls should go, I think.
Go for it. Going. And we have to make sure the earlier path, like main path, is also safe.
Mm-hmm.
That's a safety concern for me. I can't ride boats safely. You're like, oh, you want me to ride a boat straight? Nah. I only ride my boats gay.
So true.
And then someone shot me for being unfunny.
Yeah, that is true. They actually do that now.
Those liberals.
On Twitch.tv, if enough people react with not funny, then you die.
Damn, this truly is some movie about the dark web, probably.
Unironically, like I'm sorry, that would be a very funny dark web thing. Like it's a red room, but like it's like a stand-up comedian. They have to be funny, or else they get like shot or tortured.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to make that.
Oh yeah, we will. Woo.
Not really. I mean, like a short film or something about it. Not.
Oh, sorry.
Not like a real life.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I don't think I want to murder anyone.
You don't?
No, I really don't.
Okay.
I won't even eat animals. You think I'm gonna murder a human?
Didn't we just have a discussion on whether or not this was vegan?
Yeah.
Well,
Although I don't know if we ever came to a definitive answer.
I don't think we did either.
I would assume human meat is not vegan by most standards.
But if humans can consent to being eaten before they die.
I mean, okay. Yeah, I guess if they could, that would also require the person to want to eat the person.
Is it vegan if the animal walks into your mouth and begs to be eaten?
You know what? If there was some way for that to occur, I don't know if, I mean, it's not by the technical definition of vegan, but I'm sure that in this very specific hypothetical scenario, some vegans would be fine with it. If an animal literally crawled into your mouth and begged for you to eat it in a way that was clearly consensual.
I'd probably just wonder if the animal is gay.
But I don't know. I don't speak for all vegetarians and vegans.
You don't?
No. What do you think? I'm a spokesperson?
A little bit?
How?
Don't you know whenever you're part of a group, you have to be the spokesperson for every single part of your group, or else?
Yeah. True. That's why, there's so many every this, all that. Every boys insert something horrid that no boy thinks except for this crazy person on Twitter.
Oh yeah, it's like, oh yeah, we all know men have this carnal desire to commit crimes. It's like, what? No?
Yeah. You're like, who's we? Ugh. Gamers be like.
So true.
Gamers when they assume everyone has the exact same opinions as them. Clearly, all of the Pokemon fans hate the new games. That's why they keep buying them. No, I think they're best selling because people enjoy them. You think this is?
No.
It's the biggest media franchise in gaming for a reason.
Counterpoint, I personally didn't like it.
Yeah, but Sword and Shield, bad, and Scarlet Violet, bad. Only good game is when you had to use HM and didn't have infinite TMs, and everything was a pain in the ass to obtain, and all the old crazy shit.
Rivals were better when it was just stupid Gary.
Yeah, that one doesn't even really make sense. Other than that, that's a pure nostalgia, because Gary has, no character, which is fine. I'm not upset about that. But to say he's anything more is just wrong. And act like he's so good when other people who are very similar in regards are not.
I like the guys said they hated Bede, which makes me, they're like, I don't like him. I'm like, I thought you guys liked Bede and Rivals.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't know what they like. I'm like, I genuinely don't know what some of the people who complain about modern Rivals want from them.
I really don't either.
I don't think they do either. So. Nether quartz, gimme. I would like the nether quartz. That is an entire shulker box of deep slate, almost.
Sheesh.
Yeah, we burned through deep slate. And ice, obviously.
Obviously.
Anything else over here I need to fill in? Let's see. Teensy bit. Okay. Cool, cool.
Okay, everything should be mined out.
Okay. I started adding a
come
top
back?
layer because.
Do you think you'll have enough, or?
No idea. Probably not, to be honest.
Should I have to go on back to the base to grab more, or?
Probably to be safe, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a shame there's no way to insta-break this stuff.
Yeah.
That would make this a little more easy to obtain. Just waiting to fall down a giant hole again. Like paranoidly turning around. Excuse me, sir, you're in the way. Thank you. So far we're gonna end up having to we're gonna just mine out a giant room underground.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, we also had like nearly a full shulker of ice over here.
Yeah, I did see that. After we mined all of it.
That's okay, we'll live.
Yeah, a little unfortunate, but I mean, like, as I said, we're gonna need all of it eventually, so.
True.
Because there's still a lot of paths that have not been built, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, a lot more of this deep slate brick, too. Because I just went through the full shulker box, okay. Where's my boat? Oh, I probably put it in, not this chest, this one? Yep, okay. From, oh yeah, there's a lot of the main path that even needs to be made safer, yeah. And I think it needs to be 3 blocks high, too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're gonna have work cut out for us.
Mm-hmm. Also, just put another rack in the shulker box by the furnace, because...
I was just gonna bring back some to the main base.
Oh, that works too.
So I think you have a ton of another brick here anyway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll probably wrap up in 20 or so minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know if we want to take a break from this and try to get the polar bears in. Or if you'd rather just keep working at this.
I mean, do you think we should just do the polar bears and then call it, or?
Probably. I mean, unless it goes like super fast. But yeah, I mean, I'm down with that.
Yeah, let's do the polar bears and then probably call it. I'm okay if we end a few minutes early, I think.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do some quick sorting. Don't think I have that much I need to sort. You and you. Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna bring this one packed ice shulker back to the nether when we go in.
Mm-hmm.
Because that'll make things easier. More pots. Another rackmc100. Cool. You go in there. Every other shulker that is my own. I will gladly take more blackstone. Because it's a nice block and I have grown to like it. What do I put under gold? There we go. Need some more basalt things, aren't we? Okay. Bang. Bongo. Okay. I'm gonna grab some leads. Ah, crap. Let's put you back. I'm gonna really quickly refill my drink.
Mm-hmm.
1 sec.
You was at the club, bottoms up when I first met you.
My bottom stays on the ground. No, or well, no need to elaborate.
I walk around by rubbing my ass everywhere like a dog with a itchy rear.
Well, hey, I just got a Richie beard. You coming?
Where are you? There, right there, hi. You have a red boat now. Ooh.
Yeah, this is what was available near me. You made me switch my boat color. I hope you're happy. Bink. Okay. Hey, Mr. Gold. Okay, let me give you half the leads real quick.
Okay.
And I think there's bears this way. Hopefully we can grab them with leads. If not, we'll make it work. Nope, we can grab them with leads.
Cool.
This one I actually was friends with earlier when I was mining ice. I'm like, should we only bring 2? Because I want to have a couple cubs at one point just to see them.
Yeah, we can make some cubs, but let's bring 4 adults.
Wait, okay. I was like, that might be too many because I don't think we want more than like 4 in the cage probably.
We'll make a single cub. We'll have it be 5. It's okay. I saw Bex, they were all in a pack.
Oh, true. Yeah, they're all friends. And this one I was already friends with, so.
Mm-hmm.
So this is fun fact. This is what you can do with polar bears in real life. Try it. Oh, yeah,
I was gonna say, I'm like, it is very funny that they're like, we're not gonna add sharks, but then add polar bears.
Okay, we gotta find a way to get them in there, unfortunately. Should have made, like, stairs. You wanna go? You wanna go in? Okay, this is the funniest dilemma to be in. I might just have to break the thing behind the portal.
Alright.
There's too many polar bears in the way. Oh, I think I got mine in. Okay, just this one. But we're gonna end up with bears and panda bears. Oh, sorry. Pushed him wrong. Wait a little. Get in there, you. No, no. Go be with your friends. There we go. Cool. Hopefully we picked up all the leads. This would have been the saddest time to find out that, like, iron golems don't like polar bears.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, you got the iron golem, too? I did not know. Okay, here, I'm just gonna... You bring the bears, I'll deal with the golem.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, at least now it should be real easy to get them through this portal specifically. I got the 2 that you lost. I think I got the leads as well. Perfect.
Oh, 2 fell off.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Right around I think they got stuck on the corner. Don't worry, guys. You'll be with your friends. There's actually the one downside to them to breeding them is then they're gonna get probably angry at the players. So that's the only time they get hostile. Just like real polar bears. It's the only time they get hostile.
No, when is when they get hostile? I'm asking you when they get hostile.
When they have cubs by them. Okay, do you just not believe in portals, guys? Uh-huh. Interesting. Okay. I'm just gonna stick this one to the fence for the moment.
Oh, mine won't go through either.
So yeah, I'm like, I'll just bring these 2 to the farm itself and go from there.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, my little goofy pals. Let's say quickly hello to the pandas. Because those are your cousins.
The bees.
Say hello to the parrots and the goats. Not quite as cousin-esque, but... Yay, there you are. Thank you. Welcome to the exhibit.
Hello, lighting.
Okay.
How come only one of these has a name? Oh, Carolina. I have buddy Carolina. I remember Carolina just wasn't showing up. I'm like, why does only one have name?
No, yeah,
But
they
two have name.
Let's see if they want to go through now. You got the both of them? Let's see. Now you guys go through? There we go. Actually, I'll let you go in first. You can get them. Uh-oh. I got him.
You got? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's freaking go.
Huh? Whee! They're pretty cute, not gonna lie. Okay, we gotta quickly say hello to your panda buddies and the horses.
Oh, Schneefs.
Yeah, the pandas, the parrots, the goats. You're gonna be right by the goats. And the frogs. And the sneefs. Hope you don't mind. We got you a nice little cold biome, because I know you like the cold. Got your little pool. Yeah.
Phantom. I love Sneefies. I love Sniffy.
We should probably go sleep. I think that's our cue. Ow. Okay. Ooh. The other thing is, I mean, we could try to move some frogs real quick, but it's up to you if you want to bother with that now.
What's up?
We could also move more frogs real quick, but it's up to you if you want to be bothered with that now or if you want to wait.
Not really. I think we can just call it good here.
Okay. Now we can take a look at the little guys over here real quick before we wrap up. The sneefers will probably be adults when we get back from me AFKing.
The Sneefs.
Looking at the polar bears. We'll have to... Yeah, we gotta go through and name all our pets. That's why we have to get less frogs, so we can name every single frog.
True.
Right. Yeah, we also just need to make sure
You
nothing
don't
can
name a Fort
accidentally...
Hunky Hank, Hanky Lank, Lanky Hank, Hunk Tropica, Hunky Town.
At first I thought you meant the polar bears, but no, the frogs... I feel like the frogs aren't hunky, but the bears definitely are.
Why aren't frogs hunky?
Well, frogs are little silly guys. Like, hunks are, like, big and strong. I was gonna say handsome, but that sounds kind of mean. The frogs are very handsome.
Fine, so their names will be Silly, Bobilly, Vanilli, Billy, Lily.
Oh, look, the one likes its head!
Aww.
The other likes it so much it's sticking its head through it.
It's here's Johnny or whatever.
Yeah. He likes his little hut. That's good. Oh, see, he's jumping in happiness. He's like, yay! Hmm? Yay! You like the bed? Yay! Okay, let me say hi to the sniffers real quick as well. Schneef, Schneef, you like the flowers? We could definitely fit a few more. I was just thinking like 4, but we could probably get like. Well, I guess we have to see when they grow up. Jumping the gun a little bit with that. I was like, oh, they're so small. There's so much space, but I think they're like double in size.
They have 6 legs.
They have 6? Really?
Look at them.
Let me see. Oh yeah, they do. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. This one's hiding.
You are a bush.
Like, oh no, I was found.
I love them so much.
Yeah, these were 2 great zoo editions, and then yeah, we got the camel pen ready to go once we finish all that up.
Yep.
Nice and simple. I feel like the camels somehow got like the shortest. And maybe not. The sniffers I think got the longest.
It's what they deserve. They need room to sniff.
Nah, they're pretty big. Oh, the 2 bears are now on the mountain, the hill.
Ooh.
And the goat's on the lights.
They like the lights.
Alrighty. I get way too excited over the animals.
Yeah.
Where's Houdini? Houdini and Whodunit.
And Whodunit. I'm glad you actually liked that. I felt bad that I didn't pick your name idea.
No, it's goofy. Initially, I was just like, what? And then I was like, no, it's fine. Real quick, I'm going to trade some feathers. If you want to wrap up, you're free to. I just want to repair my pick a little. If I also have a bunch of roses, I can trade the red dye.
What did you do? Why is there suddenly sand in that one corner?
What? Oh, that was that corner that we were testing to see if we liked the idea of it, and then we just never went back to it.
Oh, oops.
Yeah.
Well,
the corner.
smell you later, Streamigator.
We'll figure that out later as well. Again. Yep.